FEMA camps, I ain't just to correct, there ain't no such thing as a microchip that's a mark of the beast. The mark of the beast is the spirit that you carry for that beast. So that mark, like if you when it says in your forehead, what's in your forehead? Your brain, what you think with. Your hand symbolizes the action. That's the mark in your hand. So now when you take in that information, what are you willing to do with it? We take in the information that I could be a drug dealer, and we take the action of doing it. We take in the information of I could kill my brother, and we take the action of doing it. What you put in your spirit, what you take into your brain affects how you carry yourself. So we don't have to wait. Listen, we do everything the white man tells us to do today. He does not have to put a microchip in our body to control us. He does not have to do that.
See, that's where everything goes left. It already went left, but this one goes far left because the scriptures clearly tell you that it's about buying and selling. Save ye to have the mark. It's not about the control per se. The mark of the MOTB is about buying and selling, a new form of commerce. Okay, a new form of currency. All right, a new way of transaction, whether you're small or great, rich or poor, free or bond. All right, the only way you're going to be able to do commerce, money is power. All right, when you have the riches, you have the money, you have the funds. That means you have the power. All right, Esau wants to corner the market with the MOTB. That's the point of it. Not just to control you, make you, he's not trying to control your spirit that in that fashion. Yeah, he has mechanisms he has mechanisms that he uses to control your spirit, but he wants to control all monetary gains. Therefore, when you're not able to control your own monetary gains, then you are what? You are a slave. Bear with me, please. We're going. Let's put this away too. Let's keep these. Okay, let's do it like this. Scriptures tell you what? Scriptures tell you, it says what? It says the borrower is servant to the lender, okay? This is Proverbs chapter 22:7. The rich ruleth over the poor. Who's the rich in these circumstances? Esau, Edom. Why? Because he controls the monetary system of the earth. Who's the poor? Ultimately, it's the children of Israel. We're the ones that can't get the grants. We're the ones that can't get the perks and the advantages in the society. So therefore, we are considered the poor. All right, and the borrower is servant to the lender. Okay, what does it mean? The borrower is servant to the lender. That if you receive from a separate entity, then you are now become that entity whom you receive from, slave. That's what a servant is. All right. Now, how do you serve? You serve through work. You serve through. There's a particular word I'm thinking about. I can't formulate it. Servile employment. Okay, that's how you work. Employment. That's how you are a servant, because you still have employment. And when you have employment, that means you need funds for your employment, because you're still a slave, but whether or not you get paid doesn't determine if you're a slave or not. That's where Jake get all fucked up. Slavery wasn't bad because, oh, you didn't get paid. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. Slavery, that's what made slavery bad. Excuse me, Slakia. That's what made slavery, when people think of slavery, think of translating slave trade. There's always been slavery. There's always been servitude. And it's always been through what? Commerce. All right? For particular, nations out there, okay? They put other nations in tributary. Tributary is how you make slaves. All right? Why was the children of Israel servants or slaves under the Roman Empire? Because they controlled the money system. If you don't control the money system, everything else is null and void. Okay? Just like that one elite banking family member, I can't think of his name. The apostles always bring it out, or how he said, I care not how a nation runs it, keeps its laws or set up its laws. He said, I only care about how they make their money. It's about commerce. It's about funds. It's about resources. That is all going to be controlled through the MOTB, not your decision making whether or not you're going to worship a particular God. All right? Quite frankly, and throughout time, the nation that was on the earth and had the power erected their gods. All right? But you had to show that you basically was a part of that system by indulging into their business, if you will. We're not supposed to, when you make a league with someone, let me look up that word in the scriptures. What does it mean to make a league with someone? Let me see. See what we got here. Let's do it like this. Alliance, Latin, to tie, to bond, ligare, to bind, league, to tie, bind. Yeah, and that's what, look what comes up, the League of Nations. All right, which the League of Nations is essentially the birth of the the European Union, which is the countries who regulate the monetary system of the earth. And that's where the mark of the beast comes in, because the beast is who? The European Union, essentially. Okay, that's gonna regulate all transactions financially on earth. Okay, this man wants to play God. He played God by controlling, essentially. That's why the scriptures tell you it's not supposed to be a false balance, man. All right, according to the scriptures. So, yeah, man. So I'm gonna close on that. That dude's a bozo, essentially, because we done broke this down on numerous occasions, but Jake still want to do what they want to do. Okay, where's that at? Those are my photos. Let's see if yep. This guy. So he says, just for buying and selling, not to control your spirit. Although it will do those particular things, but the purpose of it, according to the scriptures, because there's different mechanisms, there's different ways to control the spirit, like he said. But at the end of the day, what's going to control the buying and selling? Okay, that's the focus to Zariak. The focus isn't okay. Oh, we don't need a chip to us to buy basically McDonald's in so many words. All right. But like I said, I'm gonna close on that. Call all y'all watching on Shalom.